Good afternoon. Happy Monday, everybody. I know Mondays are kind of not everybody's favorite day, but I'm hoping that these Facebook Live videos will make your Monday a little bit more exciting. Today I'm super excited about the topic. And this is something I just really felt that I wanted to share with you guys. As a photographer, you know, I see behind the scenes at weddings a lot, and there's just so much information online giving brides tips about different things, and I just feel like this is something that no one talks about or tells brides. So as a photographer, I just want to share this with you guys. So we're gonna kind of have a little demo today, so it's gonna be a little more chill. So one of the biggest things at weddings, I think a majority of the photos are taken before the wedding, and if you are a bride, you've probably seen that. And a lot of my favorite pictures are the getting ready photos. And one thing that I've noticed with getting ready pictures as a photographer is that at venues, I know they don't do it on purpose. Venue owners are awesome, but they probably just don't think about it. But the getting ready rooms, where they have the bridal suite for brides to get ready and do their getting ready pictures and everything like that, a lot of times they're just not the most photogenic rooms. Now, some venues do a really great job, and they have wonderful natural lights and a beautiful background, but more times than not, I'll come to a wedding and the bride has her bridal suite, and I'll walk in, and sometimes I'm like, oh, this lighting is the worst. And as a photographer, one of my professors said, the biggest thing that you can see and learn as a photographer is light. So just to know about light and see it. So that's one of my biggest goals as a photographer, is understanding light. So today I'm going to show you guys a quick little example, which is going to teach you, so even if you're not getting married, even if you just take pictures with your phone, this can apply to you guys. So are you guys ready? I'm going to show you guys. So right now I'm actually in my living room. We have some really big windows here, if y'all can see that, which is providing this really awesome light. And while I'm standing here, you can even see my face. It's pretty lit up well. And a lot of times, hi Sharon. So a lot of times at weddings, if you have been photographed by me, you might notice that, hey, I'll ask you, hey, can we go take a picture over here? And I'll drag them around everywhere, mainly because we are chasing the light. We're looking for the best light, because more times than not, I'll come to a wedding venue and the bride's getting ready room, where, like I was saying, most of the photos beforehand, like the details of her dress and shoes and jewelry, and maybe the final touches of doing your makeup, those are where you would expect us to take those photos. So I'll come, and then it will be like the darkest, smallest room sometimes. I'll come in and there'll be like no lights, and you're like, oh man, it's crowded with bridesmaids and there's just stuff everywhere. Probably not the best place for photos. In fact, if you go on Pinterest and you just look up getting ready photos for a wedding, most of the times they have like the cleanest backgrounds and the best light. And so if I go to a venue and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not probably what they want, especially church weddings. Unfortunately, sometimes if they have like a bridal suite, I've done so many weddings where the bride getting ready is in the nursery, the children's room, and they might have like a mural in the background that's like Noah's Ark or whatever. And I know as a bride, they probably don't want Noah's Ark in the background of their getting ready pictures. So as a bride, that's like not even on your mind, and it shouldn't be for you guys to be thinking, oh, hey, where should I where should I be getting ready? What's the best background? So as a photographer, that's kind of where my job comes in, to make your photo dreams come true. So let me just show you guys a quick example. So in my living room, we have natural light going on. So this wall right here where I'm standing would be a really great place for, like, say you're getting your dress on, your mom's helping you. This lighting is great. It's a clean background. There's nothing crazy going on. But as I walk, let me show y'all. If y'all will just bear with me. This is kind of more what I see when I come to a venue. So right now I am kind of in my kitchen, sort of, and I have the lights on. And if you have been to a wedding that I photographed, you've probably seen me do this, where I'll come in and turn off the lights. And every time I'm like, oh, is that okay? I'll talk to the bride first. So I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm going to turn the lights off. It seems like the weirdest thing to do, because they're like, well, we need light to get ready. But if there's any like blinds or windows, I'll open those up. So right now I'm kind of in my living room / dining room area. I have lights on. So this is typically like what I would see at a wedding when I come, and they're getting ready, and maybe they're in the kitchen and they're doing like breakfast and they want pictures of that. Super cute. So let me just show you guys a quick example. Y'all are gonna love this. If I turn off, okay, that's one light I just turned off. You'll probably just notice that my skin color changed, but right now I have this like weird halo thing going on with the light. Not cute. My hair does not do that normally. So if I actually turn this off completely, ooh, okay, that's getting better. I have this other light on, and here y'all can see like a little orange glow on my face. So y'all are really gonna see what I see when I come to a wedding. So let me turn that off. Okay, so now we just have window light on my face right now, and y'all can see how my skin tone looks more natural. Like, this is what you see in real life. So if I was taking your picture, I would absolutely go and turn off all those lights and have just the natural light hitting you so that you look the best. So that's just something y'all can think of when you are looking at venues and you're like, oh, this is the getting ready room. And a lot of times, especially like barn weddings, they have like log cabin houses. Say they have like wooden walls that are like yellow. Just think about that the majority of your photos are going to be with that yellow backgrounds. So if you're not a huge fan of that, there are ways you can change it up. Sometimes I'll ask the bride, you know, once you get ready, I'm gonna have you come out here, like my living room, and we'll just kind of do some fake getting ready pictures. And that changes the light so much. Another thing I want to show y'all really quick is you want to consider what color room that you're getting ready in. So if I come to your house and take pictures of you getting your makeup done or your hair done, and you have the option to choose where you're gonna get ready, whether it's in your kitchen or your living room or wherever, one thing you want to think about is the color of the walls. And I'll show you guys that real quick. So we're gonna walk into the bathroom. Kind of funny. So here's my bathroom. Wow, you can already tell my face is like pink orange. Mainly because the lights in here, we don't have a window, so the lights are this incandescent light, and you've probably seen that when you buy light bulbs. It has like the color temperature on it. So these are naturally more orange color. And then, of course, the walls are red, so naturally that's going to reflect onto whoever's in there, and I'm like an Oompa Loompa right now. So if you are getting ready somewhere and you have like a room that's red or green or any bright color that you're like, it's gonna reflect onto whoever is in the room. So if you were in this red room and you were putting your dress on, it's gonna make your dress pink. So anything that it reflects onto is gonna be that color. So if you're wearing a white wedding dress in a red room, your wedding dress is gonna be pink. And that's something, as a photographer, I do have some tricks to try to combat that, but it is really difficult to fix that. If you're getting ready room, one time I went to a wedding and the getting ready room was lime green, and it was in a church, and it had like it was the kids room with like Noah's Ark animals, and it was like I think it was like a jungle Noah's Ark. Anyways, really crazy. So you can only imagine that the walls and everything were reflecting on the bride's face and her dress, and that is just not very pretty. So as a photographer, a lot of times if I go to a venue and I see, oh my goodness, this is just a really crazy distracting background, I will move the bride to somewhere else and take pictures. And so that's just something to think about if you are a bride and you're getting married soon, or if you have a friend getting married soon and they're thinking of like, oh, where should we get ready at? Because a lot of those photos make up the majority of your photos a lot of times. So just be thinking of, what's the background look like? What is the light? Is there a window in the room to have some natural light? And that will really improve your photos. And you can just trust your photographer. Trust me that I'll make sure you're not orange, your dress isn't pink or green or whatever color that it is. And that way you'll get the best results. So hopefully this helps you guys. I know one big trend that I've started to see now is brides are starting to pick up on the getting ready photos and where they're getting ready, that they're even going a step further, and they'll book like a hotel room, sometimes just because it's closer to where the wedding is, but a lot of times because most hotels have really great window light and they have neutral walls. So that's something that I've seen kind of becoming more of a trend, is brides are like, I don't want to worry about my house being clean or a good background. I'm just going to go rent a hotel and we can get ready there and know that the background is going to be consistent and not make your dress pink. So my aunt just asked, what would be the perfect color for getting ready room? So I think any color that is going to be like a neutral color. I think weddings are such a happy occasion, so my style is more on the bright, colorful, and just clean. So I would recommend maybe something neutral, but like more on the white side of neutral. Let me just walk in here and show you guys. So let's see, downstairs our walls are kind of like this neutral color here. So y'all can see you can kind of see what I look like. I look a little bit more, it's more clean compared to like that dark brown background that I had upstairs. So I guess the perfect color would be just like a neutral color. So if you are going to rent out like an Airbnb or a hotel or something to get ready, definitely check and see what color it is inside, because if it is like red or a color that you just don't like, or sometimes hotels have crazy wallpaper, and if you are not a fan of what that looks like, that's just unfortunate. That would be your getting ready room. So yeah, just something to think about. Picking a more neutral color background really affects your getting ready pictures. And I really wish that venues sometimes would consult with photographers about the getting ready room. I've been to so many wedding venues, and you go into the getting ready room and it is just so small. And I know a lot of it is space. It's really small, really dark, has those orange lights, and just not cute, not cute. So I know you can't make everything perfect, but having a photographer that's able to see the lights and see that, oh my goodness, these orange lights are making your face orange, that can come in so handy. That can make such a big difference in your pictures. So that's just my tips for today, and I'm going to be putting this up on a blog post later so you can kind of see. I might take some selfies later and just kind of give you a side-by-side example of what the light looks like in each room. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys, and this also applies to like taking pictures of your kids or your dog or whatever you're taking a picture of. This applies to that as well. So hopefully that helps you guys. I'm really excited. I think next week, I think my husband is off work, and if you guys don't know, he actually DJ's weddings, so I think I'm going to snag him on here to answer some questions about wedding DJing, which is going to be fun. If y'all have never met him, y'all are going to love it. So if y'all have questions about a wedding DJ, message me and I'll ask him on Facebook Live. Anyways, hope y'all have a great Monday. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.